Let the angels do their work. Targeted individual psychic reading. So I'm not talking about love and light angels here. I'm talking about renegade angels, right? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Queen of the Thrones of the Air. Off with their heads. Okay. So you've achieved something recently. Okay, you've come through. I want to say that you've come through the depths of hell. Your attackers are about to be hit with swift and devastating karma. The smear campaign will not work. Okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse, Lord of Shortened Force. Okay, so it's in the reverse position. However, as I'm looking at it, the swords are running through that flower head there. Take a step back, sit back in your chair or your throne, and watch the carnage ensue. Okay, you're out of the pits of hell now. Let them turn on each other. The liars, the thieves, the beggars, the vagabonds, they're all turning on each other like the maggots and rats that they are. Okay, this is their karma coming to hit. How dare they take you on? How dare they think that they could outsmart you? How dare they think they could take what was yours, right? Queen of Cups in the reverse position, Queen of the Thrones of Waters, right? So I feel like that's highlighting somebody who's a little bit on the emotional side, somebody who potentially thinks themselves as an empath. They've got themselves caught up in a situation and it's too late to get out of it now. Okay, all the pleading, all the begging, all the lies that they have been telling you, it's done. Right. Two of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands in the upright, Prince of the Chariot of Fire. Right. So they've tried to come after your love life. You know, whether that you're in a connection or that you've been trying to find love. Okay, they've interfered in a divine pairing. Okay, the King of Wands, and I feel like it's like an ethereal being, it could be a deity based energy, is coming to burn down the House of Cards. Source has had enough. Okay, every attempt that Source has tried to give you your abundance, give you what you're owed, they've blocked it, they've stopped it, they've attempted to take it off you, destiny swap, siphon, etc., etc. Source has had enough. And I said this a while ago in a reading. It's kind of put you behind timescale. All right, we've got people mucking about with the timelines, and it's put you behind. Okay, yeah. Again, Two of Cups in the reverse came out, so that's just confirmation that there's been attempts to stop this divine connection. Three of Pentacles, Lord of Material Work. So you're starting to step forwards, because in my case there's been a lot of blocks and siphonings going off. I'm very aware that there's been somebody who has been faux supporting me so that they can kind of steal my energy. Now that's actually had an effect on my finances. Okay, you look back, you look for the for the common denominators, you use your pattern recognition, and there's no way of getting around it. Okay, right. Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Seven of Swords, micro keeps catching my chin. Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Water. Right. So you're taking on, you're defeating these people. You're taking control of this unstable effort, and with this card as well, because the swords, the sabers, they're making a bit of a dome over it. You're highly protected. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse, these people are going to get emotionally drained. Lord of Dominion in the reverse position, you're defeating a Dominion, right? They thought they saw the light, but the light was a false light. Okay, they've gone along with others in attempt to salvage the wreck that is their life. They did realize down the road what they were doing was wrong, but it was too late. They tried to make amends, but they were too thick in the sticky mire of untruth, lies, and ill behavior. Okay, they've been told that they can't tell the truth because that will be outed. They will out themselves, and they went into self-preservation. Now, when you're dealing with a siphon, what generally happens is that they start to, that they might start off, I mean, it's wrong in the first place, and if you've done this, you're a fucking idiot, right? But they become like addicted to the energy of the person that they're siphoning off. So even if they go, right, I'm going to stop now, I'm going to take my karma, at some point, much like a crack addict, they come back for more, and they kind of go, well, I'm too deep in it now. The problem is when you're dealing with a chosen one, Jesus Christ, you're basically taking on God itself, right? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of the Thrones of the Earth, right? So you're bringing in more stability, right? Let's get some clues to who this person or people are. With the what's the tea? What's the tea? Right, so we've got marrying for money, divination abuser. Okay, so this is the kind of person who will marry for money. They're using divination to try and spy on you. They've tried to use divination to find out who you are, to see what they can take. You're being advised to shine, radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. Okay, the smear campaign won't work. Okay, I feel like this is a recent smear campaign. It won't work. Okay, I'm fully aware of a smear campaign that's already started on the event circuit about me. Problem is, they're doing it on the day that I've just announced that I've won the award. So, if you want to take me on, go for it. Crying over you, still not over it, watching your post, pretending they're fine. Same shiz, different day, unfazed. Doesn't care, didn't flinch, can't shake me. This person's crapping it. This person is absolutely crapping it, right? They know what they've done. They're pretending they're fine. It's like in my case, I know that one of my attackers is going to be watching all this content. What's he going to say? Where's it coming out of? And I'm also very aware that one of my attackers has been deliberately feeding me information so that I do readings, so that they can see what's coming up, so that they can tell their little friends. Yes. Why do you think I delay stuff, right? Same shiz, different day. They're stuck in hell, basically. They're stuck in a living hell, and this is why they started this bullshit, okay? Because they couldn't face their own trauma, they couldn't face their own life lessons, and they couldn't face the fact that they're supposed to be doing something which will end a situation, but they don't feel strong enough to do it. So they've been siphoning off you. They're pretending they're unfazed, but it's squeaky bum time. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. It's somebody with money. They're throwing it around. They're pretending they're this, that, and the other. Now, my father used to do this, probably still does, because he inherited quite a bit of money from my grandparents. He tries to manipulate people with his money. I'll get that. I'll sort that out for you. I'll look after that. But then you're always owed. If somebody wants to help you, that's fine. You know what I mean? I have situations where I have to say to people, look, I'm doing all right at the moment. I don't need your support. I appreciate it, but don't waste your money, etc., etc. No. I'm going to do it anyway. Blah 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 blah. Well, that's not on you then. That's on them. You don't owe them anything. You don't owe them anything at all. So just stay true to yourself. Dust it off. Oh, what was the other one we got there? Cyberbully, online attacks, hiding behind screens, wounds, words still wound. Yeah, just dust it off. Dust it off. You're going on to great things. You're very heavily divinely protected. Okay. If that resonated, type in divine. Okay. If you want a personalized reading, priority same day guaranteed, 15 quid. You know where to go. Click on Stand Store. Ta-ta.